Team Waltz!
Yes, I totally hammed that up. I hate Zoe's voice acting, especially her English, but I totally hammed that up because this is the third time I am recording what is supposed to be an update video. That's right, this is an update video. If you guys haven't noticed, if you're like one of my 20 or so subscribers, I haven't uploaded in like 3 months. So for that, I apologize, I really do. The main reason is because, well, when life kicks your ass, it kicks your ass hard. So yeah, I apologize for that, but you know, life things, I won't go any more into that because that is way beyond the scope of this video. I just would like to say that I am sorry for not uploading, and I hope that I get back into uploading, because seriously though, my current series that I'm doing, I feel bad for just leaving them hanging in the air, especially Civ 5, because Civ 5 has been done since last year. It's been done since last year, mid last year. I've just been trickle uploading it, and there's 3 episodes left and I haven't uploaded them. So I feel real bad. I feel real bad about that. And I also want to continue doing this Gaia, my other series, because that is the first time I've actually tried to do something like what Sugar Conroy does in his Pokemon Let's Plays, and you know, really any of his other, you know, bigger game Let's Plays that have like stats and, you know, RPGs and things like that, because just influence this year a bit. Yeah, because the big inspiration for my channel is Sugar Conroy, and while I have to say I've taken a lot of inspiration from him, I don't want to copy his like overall style. Like, I want to still do the things he does with his videos though, which in my opinion is that he creates videos that are entertaining to watch. Wow, that one was finished early. Anyway, yeah, Sugar Conroy creates videos that are entertaining to watch, is something you can play along with, so there is relatively minimal cutting, but there is cutting on the more repetitive and annoying portions of the game. So like random battles, for example, but he still goes over most of the game, so you know, get the experience of playing along with him. So I also want to try to capture that with my channel. And finally, if you haven't watched Sugar Conroy's videos and seen why he is amazing, it's because his videos are entertaining. You know, you can play along with him as well, and they're also informative. He tells you a lot of stuff about the games, and I want to do that as well with the videos in my channel. So there is that. Personally, I don't think I did a super good job of doing that in this Gaia, so I will try to do a better job, hopefully, but this Gaia will take some time to get started up again, because there is research that goes into making, you know, each video, each bio, seeing what comes up next, seeing if there's anything to note about what comes up next, and leaving that hanging for 3 months without touching it, it's kind of hard to get back into. I've looked at the files, and there are some bits where like, okay, what was I trying to do here? So I will try to use Civ and this video, obviously, as a kind of buffer for, well, you know, hopefully getting this guy back on track. So there's that. So hopefully this guy will be back. But I forgot what I was gonna say now. What other points did I cover about my channel? Oh yeah, I haven't been completely idle though. I haven't been completely idle in 3 months. I've been pretty idle, but not completely. I did try to make new stuff for my channel, like art, banners, you know, things like that. I will not be using any new profile pic or channel banner because they were terrible. They were terrible. I am using a new thumbnail though, a new thumbnail style. It's still similar, but there is a few pieces here and there that should make the thumbnails more more identifiable, and 2 better, and 3 that will make them, you know, give a general understanding of what's gonna go on in the episode. So hopefully there is that. But yeah, I'm not using any of the new art I made because they were terrible. To put it bluntly, they were terrible. I like the new profile pic I made. It's like a K with, you know, an eyes on it. I'll show you a picture. It looks ugly. It looks ugly, but I think it's cute. So I'm gonna keep that in my folders. I'm not gonna delete it outright, but I'm not gonna use it because it does look ugly and it doesn't look nice at all. So there's that. So some hard work went to waste, but oh well. If my channel can keep looking good, that's fine with me. That's fine with me. So yeah. So because I'm not gonna be using that atrocity that is okay, I'm sticking with Pionta, Suoko's hat from, you know, Toho. I think that's how you pronounce its name, the fan name at least. I think it's Pionta? Pointa? I have no idea. That was a bounce. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the hat because I like stupid hats from video games. It's the reason why I like Suoko from Toho. She's my favorite character because of her stupid hat. It's the reason why I chose May over Brendan, because his stupid hat just did not look good. And it's the reason why I'm choosing the girl, I think her name is Moon, in Pokemon Sun and Moon because of her chicken hat. Because unlike Brendan's stupid hat, which looked like hair, which is why I don't like it, it makes her look like a chicken. It's supposed to be a sea anemone or something like that, but it makes her look like a chicken. It's bright red. I'm if I ever get my hands on Sun and Moon, I'm keeping that hat. But anyway, oh wow, we got a new Stug. You're a Stug, right? And not a Jagdpanzer? But anyway, we got a new Stug. I think that's enough about rambling about hats and stuff like that, because yeah, I've kind of rambled off a bit there. So if you have been paying attention to the game that has been running in the background, as you can see, it is one of those games where essentially the story is, oh look, we are being attacked by insert random entity here that has, like, it's supposed to represent some historical thing but isn't actually, because they need to be ambiguous about this stuff because Nazis. But anyway, and then the people were like, hey, we're getting our asses kicked. What should we do to counter them? Let's make tanks! Let's make ships! And those ships and tanks weren't good enough. So they thought, yes, we shall use the most overpowered thing in the world. We shall get cute girls and strap guns to them. Because that is totally a good idea, and they will not get blown up by a mortar while trying to, like, run across a field or something. Oh, that's kind of dark. But yeah, this is Metal Waltz, and like I said, it's pretty much a Cancoli ripoff. It's a Chinese game. If that matters to you, it doesn't matter to me, but, you know, yeah. So, China copying something popular, Anyway, the voice acting is in Japanese, and the text is in German! On Steam, at least. I have the iOS version of the game, and it's in English, so don't worry, just don't get it on Steam. Don't get it on Steam. I think there is a setting that lets you change, yeah, language. As you can see, I have it in Deutsch, because it's the only one with Latin-based characters. I can't read Japanese, I can't read Korean, I can't read Chinese, and I can't read Russian. But I can read German. I don't understand it, but I can at least read it. So yeah, it's... What else can I say about the game generally? I don't know. I've been enjoying this game though. I don't care if you say it's a Chinese ripoff of Kankole. It's not. It has tanks instead of ships. Though I do have to say that whoever thought of Kankole with that kind of thing is a genius. Because the main problem with Panzer Waltz is, take Lena here, who is supposed to be a BT-5. There were like hundreds of these made. Hundreds of BT-5s made. All of them near identical to each other. Well, in Kankole, they are ships, which makes more sense because there is only like a handful of ships built, generally for each class. Though, unless you're the US, where you made like 50 Sims class destroyers or something along those lines. You just had a shit ton of destroyers. But yeah, you have. So all of them are different because they're ships. And they have their own names, they have their own, things like that. So that makes a lot more sense, and it's genius. It's genius. Do I like Kankole though? I can't say because I haven't played it. Because of the fact that you have to jump through so many hoops to play that game. Like, you have to get a VPN, do a bunch of stuff, and it's insane. So I just downloaded this game off the iOS store. Well, on Steam first. Found the game in German, couldn't understand it. Got it off iOS. So yeah. Anyway, what else can I say apart from rambling about Kankole and, well, this game? Oh yeah, the Kankole anime sucks, by the way, don't watch it. I don't know why, but yeah. If you've been paying attention, that's essentially how this game plays by itself, which is why, I chose it. I have no idea what I just clicked there, but yeah. This is why I chose it, because it virtually plays itself. Let's get a story mission here, one that I haven't finished at least, so we can get some story that I can't understand, but will read to you in German anyway. Why? Because I want to butcher this language that I actually like. I actually like the sound of German, which not a lot of people would say, actually, I don't think. I like the sound of German. I don't like the sound of languages with a lot of inflection, so Chinese and to some extent, French and Italian, even though I do speak some French. And I like the sound of languages like German and English and Japanese and Korean and Russian and that sort of thing, where it's more neutral and not a lot of inflection, or at least not a lot of inflection that can, you can defer a lot of meaning out of, because that's what Chinese is. A lot of Chinese is the inflections you have in the words. From what I understand, at least. I know nothing about Chinese except for like very, very little. So while this is like playing by itself, because, well, I played this a little bit and it's skipping the story, but don't worry, there's more story to be had. There's more story to be had. It's essentially RNG though. You equip your team, you sortie, you go out on a mission, and you hope that your cute little anime girls don't get blown up. That's the best way to describe watching this whole thing unfold, is like, no, don't blow up, she's like 5, I don't know. And here you go, time to butcher some German. Falls wir dieses Mal die Flagge nicht erobern können, werden wir etwa bestraft werden. Oh, hat die Ausbilderin nicht gesagt, dies ein Teilnahme ausreicht? Die Ausbilderin wird uns nicht so einfach sein lassen. Du hast recht. Lasst uns weitergehen. Nelly meint, dass unser später. What does unser später sound familiar? Like, I think I should know that general terms or phrases, but Das unser später starrt uns weit hinter die anderen go off in hat. And I'm not reading any more of that. Thankfully, this cutscene didn't have any long compound words, because in the previous recordings, I struggled with the compound words. That is my one problem with German, at least trying to read it, is the compound words are insane and can get insanely long. Let's take my armored car. It's not an armored car really. It's like half track. Patty here. That's her name. Who is a Sonderkampffahrzeuge 251/10. It's just long. It's long and difficult to pronounce if you don't know how to pronounce it. I know the Sonderkampffahrzeuge because that's I've had to try to pronounce that in War Thunder because I was curious how to pronounce it because I've seen the Puma. And yeah, I just call it the Puma because it's easier. But like this stuff, Nahkampfphase, Phase, however you pronounce that in German, it's easy to pronounce. But long compound words are difficult. And I'm gonna skip through all of that. Oh my god, all of those dashes. Okay. Like, aufschreiben. Okay, that's actually relatively easy to pronounce. Like, how I pronounce German at least. It's probably incredibly wrong, but there you go. There you go. I'm not gonna finish this story though, because screw that. Because that is a lot of cutscene that I don't want to go through while explaining this game. But yeah, this game, essentially what I do with it is I don't play it, I just click, and then I just leave my phone playing the game for me for a while. And then once it's done, I just click a couple more buttons, or I should say tap because it's on a phone, a couple more buttons, and it's going again. That's pretty much, in my opinion, how you should play this game. Now this is my headquarters. As you can see, I'm actually upgrading something because I did that in the failed recording, and I am still salty about that because I had to actually grind to unlock this, and that was all for nothing! Yeah! But enough whining about me failing, you know, oh boy, failing recording. You can tell I'm out of it because I've failed twice! I've failed twice to record. I don't have anything. Do I have enough iron? No, I don't have enough iron to actually get anything nice. Okay. But you can use corn. This is the shop, so you can use this thing called corn, which you earn readily to get more petrol or gas, whatever country you're in. Milk, which you use to recover stamina. And diesel, which you use for PvP. Yes, you use corn for gas. Everybody should just, this is how you make gas cheaper. Have everybody grow corn, just, a bit of corn, like, you get this much gas for, like, one, let's say kg of corn. So, like, yeah, there you go, corn. And then you get the equivalent amount of biofuel you can get out of corn in any sort of, propellant, I guess you could call it, gas, diesel, biofuel, like I've said earlier, and you'd be good. That's actually terrible. Oops, I clicked out of the window. That's actually terrible, but yeah, you get corn for gas, or I guess gas for corn. So yeah, corn is the way of the future. Anyway, you can also make tanks, as you can see, but I can't make anything because I have shown that off in the field recording, and I can't now because actually I can. Sweet, I can get Chafee. I like the Chafee light tank, the M24. This is the prototype, obviously, but yeah, I like Chafee. I like Chafee because they just look good. Like, if you've ever seen a Chafee in real life, they just look good. Like, they have no armor, but that's fine because they're a light tank. But and their guns kind of janky, but again, light tank. Their main, thing is to provide general infantry support against, machine guns and scouting. So I think that Chafee does that pretty fine. I don't like the M4 Sherman though. Not because of Zoe here, even though I don't like her. That was awkward. I don't like her voice actor because of the English. But anyway, yeah, I don't like the Shermans. Thankfully, she is like an M4A4 or M4A3 or something like that, because she has the welded hull and welded turret, which makes the M4 look nice. But oh my god, does the original M4 look like a potato. The cast hull and the cast turret makes the M4 look like a potato. So yeah, it's a good tank though. The M4s are a good tank. And if you want your M4 Shermans, you can get them in the game because there is a piss ton of them. There's also a piss ton of Grants. I don't know why there's a ton of Grants. Nobody wants the Grants. They were terrible. That I can say are terrible with confidence. But the Shermans were pretty good. Or else America wouldn't have used them after the war as well, because they had a pretty decent post-war record as well. Yeah, they had a decent post-World War II record. But also, not T-34, but if you are a wearable like me, and your favorite tank is the Panther, good luck getting the Panther. Because you have Panzer III, Panzer III, Panzer IV, Panzer IV, Panzer IV, Panzer IV, Panzer III, Panzer III, Panzer III, Panzer IV, Panzer IV, more Panzer IV, and then Panzer III, where is she? Panzer III, and Panzer IV. Thank God they didn't include the J, the Panzer IV-J, because the Panzer IV-J was garbage. It was a budget Panzer IV. Anyway, yeah, they have a lot of tanks. So if you just like a specific tank, you can get that tank. Like I like the Panzer Ausführung D because not the D. Which one is it? Yeah, it is the D and the A because they had the Panthers with the shot trap. And I know that is ironic, but I just think the chin looks weird. Where's the G? The Panzer IV's chin turret looks weird. It prevents the shot trap, it's practical, but it just looks weird. And if you couldn't tell, my Panther, well, not my Panther, but the Panther is my favorite tank. I think it was the, aside from its, mechanical problems, which could have been fixed, obviously, because, they're mechanical problems and they can be engineered out, essentially. It was a better overall design than the Tiger, and the Tiger 2. That's right, I say the Panther is better than the Tigers. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me on that, okay? Because I can say that the Panther is better than the Tiger, except for one thing that oh, what was that? I'm sorry, that was disgusting. That was weird. Wow, I apologize. This is what I get for being super chill, not really paying attention to the game. I'm just chilling. But yeah, the Tigers have a better gun than the Panthers. That is one thing I will say the Tiger has that is better than the Panther. Other than that, the Panther is superior to the Tiger. The Panther's gun is better at killing tanks, but the Tiger's gun is a better general purpose tank gun overall. Okay? Okay. I think that's all I have to say about this game though, because I don't think I have anything else to say. I've shown off, gameplay, if you can call that. In general, like the story and stuff like that. Which, spoilers, because this is like halfway through the start of the game. Though I doubt if you're watching me you can read German. Though if you do, I was gonna say a greeting in German, but I don't know any greetings in German. So hi. I know a greeting in German. Willkommen. I think that's a greeting in German. It means welcome, which doesn't really make sense in this context, but welcome in. I hope I pronounced that correctly. So with that out of the way, and me butchering this gameplay video talky talks, I mean, I do have a decent team here. I do have Crusader, and I like Crusader because side skirts and command and conquer. What could be a better reason to like a tank? Anyway, I think that is it for today. Yes, Lena, I am forcing you to nod. I am forcing you to nod because you have no choice but to follow my mouse cursor. Yes, you will nod and like it. Good, because I think that was pretty good. See, Lena agrees. Lena here agrees. See, she's nodding. She's nodding. Yes. The game has live 2D, and I like doing this sometimes. Just making them do stupid shit. So, anyway, I think I will leave this off now, because this is actually really long, and a lot longer than I thought, and I'm just rambling at this point. So, I hope I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! I'm just gonna leave a dancing Lena for you to watch. Enjoy.